Looking at the gap fill report here, and I'll go to the last 6 months. So here we're looking on the left sidebar. We're looking at ES. We're looking at the gap fill report. That's the number 4 right over here. In the last 6 months, and that's from September 17th to Friday. In the New York session, for every time there was a gap down in the last 6 months, 66% of the time that gap has filled, which means that price has come up to touch that previous session's close. So in this example here, this would be this previous New York session close. Price opens below right over here, and you can see price rises to that previous session's close right over here. What we can do on Edgeful is say, if I don't want to capture that entire move and I want to increase my chances here, what we can do is go to this customization, number 8 on the left side, and change this to be any percentage of the gap. So we actually recently added the ability to go in excess of the gap up to 200%, which would mean that price would have to go double, or you can go to 50%. So what this would mean is that price only has to touch halfway between the open and the previous close. And I actually want to show you what the stats here are on ES.
So by doing this, then you could decide, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you could decide how aggressive or conservative you want to be on the move. In other words, when to say, all right, enough is enough.
Exactly. That's such a great point. And in addition to that, you can also say, where can I take some profits in the bias